everybody, it's me, Albatross. Welcome back. I'm sorry about the loud background noises. I'm traveling by car, so it's hope my voice is pretty loud, so hopefully you can hear me over the wind outside. But anywho, I apologize if I left anyone in a bad mood the other day. I was in a bad mood, and maybe I probably shouldn't have gone on like I did, because I don't want to leave negativity with anybody. That's not really the point. That really wasn't the point of this channel. So I apologize for that. But is anybody else but me irked as hell about the Biden pardons specifically? Maybe some of the Trump ones. Actually, you know what? I don't know who Trump's pardoned, so I take that back. I don't even know who Trump has pardoned, other than the people who did the riots. So I'm going to take that back. I don't know who Trump has pardoned, but I know some of the people who Biden has pardoned. And I already talked about Fauci. Something I didn't even mention, though. Did you know that among other horrible people that he has pardoned, did you know one of the people he pardoned is actually who murdered a child? It was a gang member who murdered a mother and her 8-year-old child just because they happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they were going to be witnesses in a big case. So a man named Adrian Peeler, I think that's his name, Adrian Peeler, killed this woman and her 8-year-old child, and Biden pardoned him. Yeah. Among many other horrible people. But there is a ray of sunshine, at least as far as Fauci's concerned. He totally got rid of Trump got rid of Fauci's security detail, which is, my opinion. Why the fuck does he get security to begin with when, you know what, I'm going to keep all that to myself. Because, it's all a conspiracy theory, even though we all know deep down inside it's true. The horrible things he's done to children, to senior citizens, to... So yeah, no security for him. I'm glad of it. And not because, I am no fighter by any means. I don't go after people. I ain't like that. But it brings me a little bit of joy. It does, knowing that he's at home scared because of all the horrible shit he's done to people. He's going to be scared. He's going to be scared. Sounds like he's going to have to pay out of pocket for his security. And hopefully none of those security guards have been affected by his atrocious crimes. But yeah, it does bring me, because when I think about all the children that he's hurt, who are probably scared, probably too poor to have any kind of protection, there is a special place in my heart for children who have been cast aside by the people who are supposed to love them. I do. I just want to... I know what I do ain't nearly enough to help them, but it's something. And it just makes me mad no one's talking about... Everyone wants to talk about, the criminals. Nobody wants to talk about the long-lasting effects it has on the kids, on victims in general, even if victims aren't children. No one talks about them and the lasting effects it has on their lives. In fact, another thing I've been working on in my travels is another presentation about another CIA project. The one that, I kind of laughed at. It was the first time I had heard about it. But in one of my videos, I was reading the different MK Ultra projects, and one of them was called Operation Midnight Climax, and I had about a laughing, and it's not really funny. No, it's not funny. I don't even know why I laughed, but it's exactly what it sounds like. I've read into the project, and it's exactly what you think it is. And oh boy, just wait until I can't wait to show you guys. I worked very hard on it. I'm very excited to show you guys. So please come back later and watch this, because worked very hard on it, and it all needs to be said. It all needs to be said. Maybe it has been said. I don't know. But like I said, I still kind of live in a metaphorical hole. I don't like to watch the news. The little bit of news I do get is usually from friends. Because I don't watch it myself. I'll have friends, did you hear Biden did this? Or did you hear Trump did this? I don't watch the news for myself. And then once they tell me, then I go look into it. Then I go look at it. Because I try to avoid it if I can. And I found, watching the news has never helped me. And if anything, it's only, blurred the lines. Because they lie so much. They lie so much that I never really saw the point in it, other than entertainment, and it does not entertain me. The crap that they say on all the news channels. I am not just discriminating against one. I think they're all crazy and hypocritical, and they all lie, and they all have their own agendas. And then why they get us all to fight with each other, they're behind the scenes laughing and joking, laughing at us. Which is why I don't like to throw my support behind any politician. Because it always starts a fight. A stupid fight that I don't give a shit about. Because I think both sides are hypocritical. For the people who want to know my political views, they're very hypocritical. Well, in my mind, they make sense. But to everyone else, they get mad when they hear me talk about my politics. That's why I don't talk about them. Because they don't, I agree with some of the things Democrats say, and I agree with some of the things Republicans say about certain issues. Certain issues, not all issues. And in my mind, the people who fully commit 100% to one side, you can't fully 100% commit to either side without being somewhat of a hypocrite. And so that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Because, I'm not even going to get into it because it causes fights. And I know it would probably cause a fight on YouTube for sure if it caused fights in my personal life. So I'm not even going to talk about my politics right now. Maybe someday, but no, it always causes a problem whenever I do. So, but with all that said, I do not like these pardons. At the end of the day, what's the point of even going after anybody on a federal level if, I don't know. It's wild to me. It's wild. I mean, maybe it should be in place, because I know that there's, lots of people all the time convicted when they shouldn't be. But you're going to pardon a freaking murderer of a child when he was proven in a court of law to be guilty? I mean, it's put me in a way recently. It's put me in a way. Maybe all the politicians are, at the end of the day, puppeted by reptilian or gray aliens. I don't know. It's seeming it's seeming less like a conspiracy theory every day, and more like a thing, like a real thing. By the way, anybody curious about the whole aliens things, and yeah, they're here, they're real, go watch Elena Danan's channel or Danny Henderson's channel. They are actual for real alien contactees. I mean, they physical contact, not channeling. They physically have contact with aliens of all kinds. So go check out their YouTube channels. They've been talking about it for a few years now, if that's what you want to talk about or listen to about. I mean, I'm on board with all that. I've kind of always had a feeling about it. I don't know anyone else, but they really put it into perspective. The history of our world. They talk about all that, where we really come from. all that stuff. So go check them out. They're pretty good. Check them out. But until people start taking the missing kids seriously, that's all I'm going to be talking about. Because as much as I would love to talk about like the aliens and all that, the kids are important. Our human children need help. So, there'll be plenty of time for all that alien stuff. Right now, we need to focus on, the kids and things like that. And that's the reason why I throw, like, my support behind Elena and Danny, because that's a lot of what they do, is to help children who have been abducted and who have been tortured and experimented with and sex trafficked and all that horrible stuff that has happened to these children. So that's another reason why, I like them too, because, they do that. They don't broadcast it or advertise it. They do it behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Same like all of us out here who are trying our best. We're not going to sit there and like broadcast our good deeds for all you trolls who ask us, well, show us what kids you've helped. Show us. Well, we're not, because that's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. We don't want credit for it, for being human and wanting to help human beings. It's stuff we should all do without needing a pat on the back. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate all the kind words, because all of you guys who come to my channel, who give me words of support, you're the only reason I haven't shut up. Because I can see that there are people out there who can think and see. So I appreciate you guys so much. So much. Anyway, I rambled on about a lot of nothing, I know. But yeah, come back and check out my video later. I would say a time, but where I'm on the road right now, anything could come up and I won't be able to do it. But at some point today, it'll be uploaded. At some point. So, thanks for listening, everybody. I hope you have a good day. Where are the kids?